Hi, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for making me hit the goal of 700 subscribers. Let's go to the video. Al Hazm vs Al Nassr preview, lineups, predictions, tactics, team news and key stats. After a slow start to the 2023-24 Saudi Pro League season, Cristiano Ronaldo's Al Nassr will be looking to add 3 consecutive wins when they take on newly promoted Al Hazm at the Al Hazm Club Stadium. The Saudi Pro League returns with a new series of games, with Al Hazm and a revitalized Al Nassr facing off at AR Ras this Saturday. Both teams go into the weekend with contrasting recent results and we anticipate an uneven game. Al Hazm enjoyed an outstanding season in 2022-23 as they finished third in the Saudi Second Division, securing an immediate return to the Saudi Pro League. They were relegated to Division 2 the previous campaign, when they had taken just 17 points from 30 league matches and finished bottom of the table. And the hosts face another relegation battle this season, currently in the dreaded bottom 3 after picking up just 2 points from their first 4 matches. Although they look to record their first win of the season this weekend, they face the challenge of an opposition team that is one of the star-studded Big Four teams, being owned by the Saudi Public Investment Fund. The Knights of Najd suffered disappointing defeats in their first 2 league matches of the season, pitting Cristiano Ronaldo and company into a hole early in the title race, but they have since scored 9 goals and kept a clean sheet in their last 2 matches, including a 4-0 win over Riyadh rivals Al-Shabaab on Tuesday night. Star Cristiano Ronaldo scored 5 goals in those victories, having scored a hat-trick against Al Fateh last time out with 2 goals at home to Al-Shabaab. With confidence oozing from Luis Castro's side, they will look to pick up wins from now on as they look to regain ground in the hotly contested title race at the top of the table. Al Hazm coach Antonio Felipe de Sousa has no problems with new injuries and can deploy a full-strength team to face Al Nassr. After last week's solid defensive display, Farhan Al-Azmi, Abdulrahman Al-Dakhil, Bruno Viana and Radi Al-Otaibi are expected to retain their roles in central defense, with Ayman Daman starting again in between the posts. Sousa can rely on the trio of Abdullah Al-Shamari, Ben Hassan Traore, Mohamed Al-Thani and Basil Al-Sayali in the middle of the park to provide additional protection to the rear, as well as try to come out on top in the midfield battle against an opposing counterpart. Higher. Al Hazm's 2 goals this season came from Brazilian striker Vina, but it wasn't enough to help them win. He will continue to lead the home side's attack alongside Toes and will be hoping to score the winner this time around, although the likelihood of that happening seems pretty remote against a side of Al Nassr's caliber. With left-back Alex Telles back to full fitness, the only Luis Castro absent for this game is goalkeeper David Ospina, who has been sidelined since last season with an elbow injury and is unlikely to return for the foreseeable future. He is recovering from the injury. Then he will miss 1 more game. Before the game, Castro warned his opponents that his team's best is yet to come, despite already scoring goals for fun. Due to the quick turnaround between games, the 61-year-old Portuguese coach is likely to make some changes to keep his squad fresh. The back-fit Telles could replace Gislin Conan at left-back, while Anderson Talisca, who was not even called up against Al-Shabaab just hours after publicly denying reports he could leave the club this summer. Subsequently, Castro dispelled any transfer rumors and confirmed that the Brazilian player would remain at Al Alami. With the speculation behind, the Brazilian striker, if fit, could start here ahead of Abdulrahman Garib, who unfortunately missed the penalty last time out. The arrival of Portuguese midfielder Otavio seems to have given Al Nassr the balance they needed. Sadio Mane, who took his league total to 4 league goals for the season last outing, has already proven to be an exceptional strike partner for the legendary Cristiano Ronaldo, who has been in fine form with 5 goals and 2 assists in his last 2 outings. The Saudi Pro League may have experienced a sharp increase in overall star power after the European star recruiting campaign in the summer. But there is still one man who stands above all others, Cristiano Ronaldo. Arguably the greatest goalscorer in football history, it should come as no surprise that, even at the age of 38, he is taking over the Middle East. The Al Nassr captain, who 4 days earlier had scored a hat-trick against Al Fateh, was at the center of Nassr's resounding Saudi Pro League derby victory at Mursul Park on Tuesday night as he continued his recent streak hit with 2 goals and an assist against Al-Shabaab. The 5-time Ballon d'Or champion looked set to clinch his second hat-trick in a row. But instead of taking the third penalty, he handed the ball over to winger Abdulrahman Gharib, who has yet to open an account this season. Gharib unfortunately didn't notice. But it shows Ronaldo's leadership skills. And in the form he's in, Al Hazm had better keep things steady at the back. Prediction: Al Hazm 0-3 Al Nassr. The last 3 meetings between Al Hazm and Al Nassr have produced a combined 10 goals, and we anticipate another goal fest here. The visitors have the firepower to facilitate this one-sided game, and we're backing them to pick up where they left off on Tuesday. One of the 5 teams still without a win, Al Hazm showed that they have a lot of fight, having drawn the last 2 games. But the big difference in quality between the 2 teams should reveal itself on the day, with Cristiano Ronaldo and company set to come out with 3 points. Quite simple of this. Hope you enjoyed the video. What did you think of the video? Subscribe to the channel and leave your opinion in the comments.